My name is Ramia Black, and I'm 36. I have 3 children. Aria is 13, Amir is 8, and Alasia is 4. I came to know about the Home Safe program from sleeping in my car, and eventually I ended up at Quest downtown at the shelter, and they reached out to me and let me know they found some help. I stayed at the shelter for about a year before I got hooked up with Home Safe, and I can't remember the lady's name from down there. I think her name was Miss Johnson. But she called me and asked me, was I still sleeping in my car? And I told her, yes, ma'am. And she was like, I found you some help. You don't have to sleep in your car, baby. Because I was sleeping in my car for probably 7 months.
With your kids?
Yes, ma'am. They didn't want me to come to the office. They actually wanted to come see me sleeping in my car. Once I got hooked up with Home Safe, they put me in an apartment and made me cry. They put me in a 2-bedroom apartment and made me cry, me and my babies. They were very happy, they screamed, and they hugged everybody that they seen. I've been in my apartment for almost a year. It was very hard to be in a car with 3 children. It was very difficult to find a job because I couldn't use my car to get to work. I had to use my car as a shelter for me and my babies. So I had to choose either work or just live in my car. So I had to live in my car because I really had nowhere to take my babies. So we just stayed in the car until things got better. Sometimes it was hard to feed my babies. That was a challenge, and my babies did not get to go to school much last year when I was homeless because I had to be, it was like hard to get clean clothes and just different things for them. So my daughter was pushed back a year because of us being homeless. But now we have things together, and hopefully she'll do better in the 7th grade this year. It put me in depression, something I never want to go back to. Something I never want to go back to. Those are the darkest days of my life. Never been that depressed. Like, I know depression is real, but I've never been depressed. So that was a depression state that I never want to go back to. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I knew what was putting me through depression. It was not being able to fend for my children or protect my children like I needed to, or feed them like I needed to, or house them like I needed. I was very afraid because I thought if the wrong person found out that I would lose my kids. See, that's about to make me cry. Because that thought, of not being able to have my babies, that was horrible. Because I used to tell myself, if I'm not okay, I won't be okay for them. So I had to force myself to be okay. My children were a lot down. They were more weight. They were depressed when we were sleeping in our car. They're very, very happy babies now. Like, if you see them now, you can never tell that we were sleeping in our car because they're more bright now every day. They smile more every day. I haven't seen them smile in almost 4 years. So now they smile a lot. Home Safe made it easier for me to look for a job by giving me a safe home, very safe. Now we're behind closed doors, not inside 4 doors. Just being with my babies became easier because when we were sleeping in the car, it was kind of hard because I felt embarrassed with them sleeping in the car. Yeah, they helped me with clothes and school supplies and everything. Well, I have an online boutique that I just started, and it's called Raw 23 Boutique. My name is Ramia, and I was 23 when I had my first child, so I put it together because it's my first business. It's not really off the ground yet, but I plan on having a website, and I don't think I want to open a store. It's just too much trouble with people. I just want to do it online, and they can order and get it shipped to them. My long-term goal is to have my business for the next 5 to 10 years and teach my children how to run a business and work and become great teenagers so they can be great adults. And just be there for my babies and just keep seeing them smile. I love seeing them smile. The first thing I would advise them to do is don't be afraid to ask for help, because a lot of times I was afraid to ask for help. And I would advise them to accept the help, because it's sometimes hard for a mom to accept help, especially when she's used to being the help. And just keep your faith, and everything is going to be okay one day. It's never always when you're down. Seek a shelter first before choosing to sleep in your car. If you have to, just seek a shelter first, and I'm sure Quest will lead them to the right Presbyterian. It's never your final destination. You just have to keep going. Nothing is too hard. Homelessness has nothing to do with laziness or what you have or what you don't have. I met an old man and he was on the side of the road and he was asking for change. And I gave him a $5 bill and he looked at me and he said, "That's why I'm broke and I'm homeless, because I gave away everything I had." And for him to tell me that when I was giving him the money, it really opened my eyes that everybody is not homeless because they can't provide for themselves. Some people are actually in the positions they are in because they've helped so many other people and nobody's helped them. And now they need help. But I would advise them to go to the Presbyterian social ministries because it can help anybody. It helped me, so I know it can help other people. I have two. The first one is walking into my apartment. I've just sworn that was a magazine cover. That was not my apartment because of the way it looked on, and that is not for me. Y'all are joking with me. And the second one was my children's Christmas. They had never, even before I became homeless, I didn't buy that much stuff. Like, they had everybody donating things to them. Everybody was giving them gifts. That was the two most memorable moments after the bad ones. I would encourage them to invest in it because you never know what you might need one day. You know, they themselves might come into something that tragedy happens overnight and we can't control certain things. So it's always nice to be nice because you never know who you're going to need one day. I have to say something that won't offend certain people. Like, Presbyterian Social Ministries is like a God. Like, it gave life to me and my children. It's a great, great program. It gave life. I would like to thank everybody that is a part of the Presbyterian Social Ministries. I met some great people, and I love Miss Karen. She is a big help. She's like my other mom. She makes me cry almost every time I see her. She does. But I just really would love for people to get into, like, learn about the program because it can really help. Even if you don't need the help, you can always help by donating because everybody is looking forward to some help. And I just love the social media. One day I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna take everybody to lunch. I'm gonna buy everybody lunch.
Hey Mom, I just wanted to let you know that you're the best mom ever. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. You did your best to raise the 3 of your kids and you sacrificed everything for us. You take care of us, buy us clothes, and make sure we eat every day. Even if you don't have the money at the time, you find a way to get it and you take care of us the best you can. And we love you so much. Thank you for everything that you did for us. You're the best mom ever. Happy Mother's Day.